Hey guys, Yvonne from MysticalDuo here with a review of Super Mario RPG Legend of 7 Stars. This game definitely has a big place in my heart. I remember playing it when I was 15. I enjoyed every second of it. Although, when I was younger, I did not have an SNES in my house, so I never got to play any of these type of games. But whenever I got downloaded on Virtual Console, I was immediately hooked. Enough of my spiel for opinions for now, let's get to the plot. In this Mario RPG, Luigi actually didn't show up in the game, which is strange. But anyway, along with Peach, Bowser, and the newcomers, Mallow and Geno, the 5 of them go off to save the world from Smithy and his goons, collect the 7 stars, and restore the Star Room. Mallow is the first party member you get in the game in the Mushroom Kingdom. You find him chasing a crocodile-looking fellow, then he begins to cry when he isn't fast enough to stop him. Then, Mario agrees to take him with you to stop the crook. Next is Geno, who is one of the main plot devices, joins your team in Rose Town after a little kid finished playing with them, and he transfers into a living creature to help you on your journey. Thirdly, Toadstool, known as Peach, joins your party after you rescue her from Booster when you tried to marry her. You see her in the beginning of the game when Bowser chained her up, but after the giant sword in the sky took over his castle, she was flung somewhere else. Last, but definitely not least, Bowser joins your team right before you go into Booster Tower to save Peach. He was well known in his sorrows about his castle being taken over, but when Mario shows up, he puts up the tough guy act once again to show him no sign of weakness and agrees to join your party only to save Princess Peach and to beat this booster guy up. Afterwards, he planned on leaving you to get his castle back, but then Geno reminded him that Smithy was still alive and he needed to stay with us. As for the bosses, we have plenty of those, but some I should mention are Krako, Johnny, Axum Rangers, which is literally the Power Rangers, and of course, Smithy. I think the plot is excellent, and most RPGs are. You never feel like you're getting bored or tired of reading text boxes. If Super Mario RPG were a book, I'd read it 100 times over. I would definitely say in most of the RPGs that I've played in my time, this is probably one of the best ones due to the fact that all of its quirky lines, and it just leaves you so enthusiastic about it and you want to keep going and you don't want it to stop. And I think that's something most games should have these days, which we don't get that very often, but at the time I feel like this game really resonated with a lot of people and it really made us feel like, there was a peak at gaming, and especially it was a new genre for Mario, so I feel like this was definitely a new branch for everyone. Now let's go on to design. The overall concept of the game, I think, is very fun and all the areas you play in aren't too crazy or overwhelming in the slightest. Square did a good job in incorporating Mario characters into their overall style, which I like to see. Other areas including Rose Town, Booster Hill, Mushroom Kingdom, and many more had never had bad quality or bad design choices. Super Mario RPG Legend of 7 Stars came out in 1996 on SNES, and for its time, it looked pretty good. And I still think it looks pretty good now considering the limitations they had on the console. All the bright colors and music really made it one of the best RPGs on the console. Now let's get on to enjoyment. Definitely one of the best games I played last year. I love everything about the game and I was never feeling bored of it, and I enjoyed every second of it. Although, I might have gotten frustrated at the bosses because I was underleveled, but my overall experience was very high and I think this deserves a 9.4 in ratings out of 10. Plus, the whole world agrees that it's 4.8 out of 5. Now let's get on to the final verdict. Super Mario RPG Legend of 7 Stars will always make me smile whether I'm playing the game in 1996 or 2020. Everyone should experience the game in full and won't be disappointed in any way, shape, or form. Mario is still going strong to this day and I don't think I can see him any other way.